Hello, my name is Rhianna, and today I am going to write a music theme for the book Emily Wilde's Encyclopaedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. So when I was younger, I really enjoyed cosy fantasy. Some of my favourite books were Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland, although arguably those books do have some less cosy themes in them. But I think the idea of escaping to another world, a world with fantastical things that cannot exist in this world, is very joyful for me. However, I would say in adulthood I read less fantasy. I tend to read mainly literary fiction, and I think that's because I really enjoy reading books where I can kind of recognise the world, because I like to read literature to feel less alone. However, I do like to sprinkle in some fantasy here and there, because of course I still love escapism and going to a world that I don't recognise, because then I can just pretend I live there instead. And some cosy fantasy books I like are Legends and Lattes and The House on the Cerulean Sea, which is another book that I wrote a music theme on. I can link it down below. And I also like Emily Wilde's Encyclopaedia of Fairies. And this book is about a woman named Emily Wilde, and she is a scholar, and she researches fairies. And that's cool. And I love writing music that has like a cozy feel to it. When you listen to it and you can sort of lose yourself in the music, and you feel comforted by the music and held by the music. And so I'm going to try and write something like that today. I think some instruments that work well for that are the piano, the clarinet, flute, harp. These kind of sounds are what we're going for. Some fantasy themes that I love are the Lord of the Rings theme, of course. What a great theme. I also think Pirates of the Caribbean theme is great. The main theme is great, but I love the Elizabeth and Will theme. Amazing. I also really love Pixar themes. I think Pixar themes have a really cozy vibe to them too. One of my favourite ones is the Finding Nemo theme. It makes me feel at peace. So, without further ado, let's give it a go. How I'm writing this is with my keyboard here. I have attached my keyboard to my computer, and I am writing it on GarageBand. So whatever I play on here, that's coming out of my computer, which is cool. So, welcome to the piano. So, I have come up with a melody, and I sort of came up with it by humming it and then finding the notes. So I like the melody da 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 da. It sounds very like hopeful and fantastical, and then I found it in the piano. And I put that in GarageBand now, so that can be like the main theme. Now I need to, write some more. Okay, so remember that little theme that I just came up with? I've now built on it, and it's quite satisfying. So to have like a little music theme, and then to put other instruments with it, and then it sounds like full and big. It's cool. And so this is what it sounds like now. So, what I like about this is the harp. The harp sounds cool, because this book is about fairies, and the harp, to me, it kind of sounds like the tiptoes of a fairy. I also added like little bells in the background, which add kind of a magical vibe to this theme. And so, yes, we kind of have a music theme now, but I want to make it a bit longer because this is only like 30 seconds of music. So let's add to it. And how I'm going to add to it is I'm just going to use like similar notes, similar chords, and create more layers to it. Hello, welcome back. It's now a bit later in the day. It's about 2 o'clock now. And so I have finished. And this song took me about 3 hours to write and to film. And it's about 3 minutes long, and it includes a few instruments. It includes a piano, a harp, a clarinet, and a flute. Is that it? Oh, and some bells. But those are all the instruments. Yeah, you can see the song here in GarageBand. This is what it looks like. And I like how GarageBand also shows like the score. And yeah, I had a lot of fun writing this. So I think now I will show you the final music theme. Maybe if you're reading a fantasy book at the moment, this would be a good song to listen to while you're reading so it can like immerse you into the story. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. And I'll see you in another video soon. Bye bye.